Hello, Aries, and Happy New Year. It is a brand new year. 2022 sure has a lot to offer you astrologically in terms of ways that you can move your life forward in magnificent ways. So if you haven't already checked out your 2022 special year ahead forecast, please do click the link in the description box below and either go to my website and purchase it as a standalone product, or if you want to become a member of my channel here, you can click the join button that is underneath any of my videos or next to the subscribe button on the homepage of my channel and find out about all of the amazing benefits of becoming a member of this channel, which include exclusive video content like all 12 of your 2022 year ahead videos, plus connecting with me as your personal astrologer through Ask Maria live streams exclusive to members. So now let's get started. Aries, if you were thinking about taking a vacation in January, you may want to rethink that idea. The astrology is just too busy for you in career matters. There is a lot happening for you in the 10th house of your chart, which is the Capricorn house. And we're beginning the new year on the 2nd with a new moon here. And this new moon is just spectacular. I cannot say enough nice things about this new moon. First of all, it is almost exactly trine the planet Uranus. And Uranus is all about innovation, technology, and unexpected happenings. Uranus is in your second house of earned income. So you have a planet in your second house of earned income plugged into that new moon in your career sector, your reputation, your point of fame. Okay, the 10th house is what you are known for, the legacy that you leave in this world. And so there is a very real, unexpected, fast money-making opportunity for you that is connected to your profession. I understand that Venus is still retrograde in your 10th house. I get it. There's just a bigger storyline here. So don't get caught up in, oh, Venus is retrograde in my 10th house, so I'm not going to make money. No, not true at all, okay? There is so much developing for you in January professionally that you really need to pay attention to, because it's going to define the rest of your year in terms of all this magnificent money-making potential that I am seeing for you. And trust me, Aries, it gets better and better as 2022 continues to unfold. But we'll take that step by step. Now, in addition to this beautiful, beautiful new moon, what we will have is on the 14th, Mercury is going to turn retrograde. Now, Mercury will turn retrograde in your 11th house. This is technology. It's going retrograde in Aquarius and your 11th house. So it's a double connotation of technology requires course correction. You might be relearning something about technology that will help advance your career, or you might be redoing your website. You might be remarketing yourself, rebranding yourself on social media. You might be, redoing some videos if you have your own YouTube channel, tweaking a webinar series, an online course if you're developing anything like that. All of these important tweaks are very significant and required. So you may be taking a step back, finding errors. Again, there's a learning curve here in 11th house matters for you. And yes, it's possible that this retrograde will come out in your friendship dynamics. Maybe you will have a misunderstanding with a friend, or maybe you will reconnect with an old friend that you haven't seen in a really long time. That's a very strong possibility when Mercury is retrograde in your 11th house. So next we get to the 17th, where there is this really potentially difficult full moon in Cancer, and that's going to light up your 4th house of home, family, real estate. This full moon is almost exactly opposite the planet Pluto. And Pluto's there in your 10th house, creating this power surge for you professionally, okay? Adding to all of this amazing push for career advancement and career empowerment. But the full moon is is requiring you to take a look at home, at your roots, at what's going on in the family. And there might be some kind of difficult situation that you have to negotiate connected to family matters during this time that pulls you away from career and frustrates you. Now, this could also be an issue with one of your parents. The 4th and the 10th house axis is the parental axis, so it's possible that you might be getting into some kind of a power struggle with one of your parents, or you might be dealing with a crisis with one of your parents. That's a possibility as well for some of you, not all of you. Depends on what else is going on in your chart, of course. But that could be how this comes out for you. It's whatever news you get about family matters during this time is very emotionally charged. So remember not to react. The moon in Cancer, although Cancer is really strong there, what I have found with moon in Cancer in general is that it can be a very reactive placement. Cancer planets in general, because Cancer is so hypersensitive and emotional, there is that tendency to react and to feel and not think. You know, Aquarius is the opposite. Aquarius energy thinks before it feels, but Cancer is all about the feels. And sometimes this, either extreme will get us into trouble. So you want to try to balance that out now. And then by the end of the month, it's more Capricorn energy, okay? Mars, your ruling planet, is going to move to the top of your chart on the 24th. It's a once in 2 year cycle where you've got enormous ambition, motivation, oomph to start something new that is entrepreneurial, that will help propel you forward professionally. It's go time. It's just go time in your career. Then Mercury is still retrograde, but Mercury is going to go retrograde into Capricorn and move into your 10th house. So there's this continual tweaking energy here of professional ideas and plans that you want to move forward. And what's really interesting is that Venus, the planet of money and talents and self-worth, will actually go direct on the 29th. And you all month long are continuing that important Venus retrograde lesson of making sure that you're delivering value connected to your career, of making sure that you are just true to your own integrity in your professional path. See, Venus is about values, and your value system now about your profession. It's also about the literal financial compensation that you get with connected to career. So you're kind of wrapping up that course correction, and then there's just another tweak in how you implement it, because Mercury is now retrograde here by the end of the month. So you see that all gets very, very interesting. But Mars says go. Mars is saying you've got to move your butt and do something professionally. So I know that you will. All right, guys. It is going to be a very, very hectic month. Lots that you have to tend to. You do not want to waste this 10th house energy. It is so rare to have this much 10th house energy, including the retrogrades. You've got to make the most of it, and I know that you will, because you don't waste opportunities, Aries. You definitely do not. Make things happen. All right? Happy January, and I will talk to you soon.